make shit happen. That's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
I'm trying
Well,
to
I've been,
touch
yeah.
one. Go ahead.
Each one teach one. You know how you got to touch them one at a time, cuz. That's all.
Yeah,
You know,
nah, for real.
you got to start one at a time, homie. That's all, man.
Nah, for
If you
real.
try, you try to touch too many, you drive yourself crazy, man. But it's definitely on that though.
Ain't that crazy though? If you touch too many, Joe, you will drive yourself crazy. Ain't that wild?
Yeah, because the thing about it is in the middle you gonna have some that you get off the rip. You're
Uh-huh.
gonna have some that's gonna kind of like listen to you, but ain't gonna come, and then you're gonna
Right.
have some that's gonna be real rebellious. You're gonna spend
Facts.
so much time with those rebellious ones that you mess around and stretch yourself out. But I mean, we gotta do to save them, man.
Hell yeah, man. But listen, though, listen, I know you've been like, bro, we need to go, but bro, I got you, bro, because what we about to drop tonight, it gonna go nationwide, bro. Straight like
Yes,
that.
sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Straight like that. Like I say, I want to hop on this mental health and mental illness. I want to hop on that, man, because it's too many of our brothers and sisters is losing their life over this shit, bro. And everybody taking it for the game, and it's not a game, bro. This shit is serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
see the thing and the thing about it is, brother, it's not it's enough information out there these days that there's really no reason for people not to be abreast of how serious mental health really is.
Facts.
Um, we all got somebody in our family, if not more than one, who suffers from mental health. Um,
Facts.
and a lot of times those people don't want to speak out because they feel demonized or whatever the case may be. They don't feel understood.
I like that. I like that. I do. I
Hmm.
really do. I really
It's
do.
rough, man.
But
It's
but
rough, and
but it's crazy because back in the days, like back in the days, everybody think it's something bad. Oh, younger, he crazy, this and that. Nah, bro, people really be going through shit. But
yeah,
see,
yeah,
as they going through shit, they don't know how to talk to nobody.
and not only that, man. You know, generational trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Sometimes people think that they okay.
Right.
Um, and a lot of times, you know, life is happening, so
Mm-hmm.
we don't pay a lot of attention to our mental health. We'll go to the gym and work out
Yeah.
our physical health, but we won't spend the time on our mental health, right?
Right.
And we don't even really, and we don't, and for some of us, we may not even really know our family history. So we don't even understand that we have generations of mental illness. I hate to say
Mm-hmm.
ill, I hate to say mental illness because I'm a advocate of mental health because I suffer from it myself. So it, we need it's a lot. It's going to take a village in
Facts.
order for people to be able to be comfortable enough to talk, think about it. Um, a lot of the problems that we have, I ain't even gonna say just in our country, I'm gonna say in the world, right?
Right.
How many times did we sit those people down and try to get into this
Mm.
and try to figure out why they did that heinous crime that they did? Um,
No, for
Not to
real.
say not to and dig it. I'm not trying to give nobody no reason
It's facts.
it just some people worked their ass off for a company and the company did them
And
wrong and
yeah,
they went back and did something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm once again I'm not you're not this podcast is not condoning for,
No, for real.
for
For
people
real.
to go out, but I do understand that being going through the things that I've been through, it's just mental health is out there, bro, and we got to deal with it. We got to deal with it,
Hell
homie.
yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, but the reason why it's probably worse because people want to talk to people, but they don't want to talk to a person that going to go run their mouth. That's the issue.
Absolutely,
That's the
yeah.
issue.
Um, Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
And then
Because everybody can't hold a secret. You know what I'm saying?
but here's the thing though, right? Here's the thing though, right? Sometimes it ain't, we got to be able to be open about our mental health with the hopes that the person that hears us,
Mhm.
that person might be the person that go get you the help. Because I'm gonna be honest, sometimes
Nah, for
we
real.
don't want we'll go lock ourselves in the dark room
That's crazy.
and isolate from the world when the person that we go and confide in could be that very person that knows somebody that could really help you, right?
Yep. Facts.
Um,
Facts.
so it's a mini beast that we try to deal with when it comes to mental health. Um, on the clinician side, you got well, um, if people don't come to me, I can't help them.
Facts.
And on the person side, you got man, I'm so bad off, can't nobody help me.
For real.
You know what I
For
mean?
real.
Can't
That's
nobody.
the scary
We
part.
get like that.
That's the scary part, though. That's the scary
Yeah,
part.
absolutely,
That's the scary
absolutely.
part. That's the scary, and it's crazy that it is the scary part, but it's really the scary part because mental health and mental illness is like a fucking disease now. Nobody don't want to be known that they got it. But
That's a
bruh,
fact. That's a
mental
fact.
health, everybody got it. Now, mental
Absolutely.
illness, you really gotta go find out and get diagnosed. But for real, everybody got mental health. So what I want you to do tonight,
Hmm.
big homie, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Break down mental health for the YouTube family, man. So they can really
Um,
understand.
so there's a many facets of mental health, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, all of these different ADHD and PS, what is it? PTSD,
Yeah.
um, ADD, bipolar, the different levels of bipolar, schizophrenia, anxiety, all of these different things um, are under the umbrella of mental health.
Facts.
Um, but what we need to know is the effects of these mental restraints, if you will. I hate to say illness, but I ain't gonna lie. I hate to say illness because it just already puts you. It gives it a negative connotation. I don't like that.
Yeah, but you on the Yo Cuz podcast. Keep it real. Because that's
Yeah,
how
for
people
sure.
could really understand what's going on, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
It's definitely an illness.
yeah,
It ain't no question. It's definitely an illness. But I'm
facts.
saying coming from a person who's been in different facilities,
Eddie's
that's
right.
one word we try not to
Not to,
say, right?
yeah, facts.
Um,
Facts.
so basically, what I was trying to say is, you just basically we got get some information, and not the information is out there. We got to learn about these different mental healths, like um, let's just say bipolar, for instance. I have
Okay.
bipolar. Now, a lot of times you'll go through things in life and not really realize why people won't be around you, or why a lot of people are saying the same things about you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And whole time they don't understand that bipolar means that bi meaning two,
Mm-hmm.
polar meaning extremes.
Mm.
So we all go through our emotions, right? A person who doesn't have these mental health or these mental restraints, they go through their emotions, they swing through their emotions, right?
Yeah.
A person with the like bipolar, we up and down with our emotions. It's not something that's bad, but it's always spoke about as it's
Yeah.
bad. Oh, you crazy. Oh,
Not
you
for
crazy.
real. For
Oh, he
real. Yeah.
crazy. She
Yeah.
crazy.
Uh-huh.
When really it's a chemical imbalance. It's not something that no one can change or do with medicine. And I know people, we can even talk about medicine because I know that there's a lot of people, probably people in your chat, that don't really agree with medicine, like to be holistic. Um, through medicine and therapy, bro,
Right.
we gotta make it okay for black men to speak on what how they feel. Fact, straight like that, bro.
But you know, most people don't like taking the medicine. So is the medicine good for that shit or is bad for it, bro?
That's subjective, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I say it's subjective simply because does it slow me down so I can think before I jump on somebody's head? You know what I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
saying.
Or 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 is it damaging my liver?
Mm, mm,
Um,
mm,
but you know how the shit go, right?
right, right.
You look on your medicine bottle. It's gonna stop a headache, but it's gonna give you back pain. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like you know what I'm
No,
saying?
for real.
Like
For real.
it's
That's why I asked the
it,
question. You feel me?
yeah. So I mean, I guess you got kind of like choose your poison.
I like
Um,
that. I like that.
do you want to be able to walk through society and have a bit of control over yourself, or do you want to be a waiting ticking time bomb? It's really up to you. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
a decision I had to make, and I still be booming
right.
still, but the boom's a lesson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Through medicine and therapy and a support system, bro. We don't have a lot of people don't have
And
support
the
systems, bro.
support system, right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. You got to get groups. You got to be able to talk to people. Um, you got to have people around you that can confide in, and not people that's just going to sanction your bullshit.
Nah, for real.
You know, don't have a bunch of yes men around you.
And
Yeah, yeah, man.
I was just saying that, bruh. I was just
Yeah,
saying that, bruh, because that is so true in this world today, bruh. If we gonna be friends, guess what, bruh? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I ain't gonna cut no corners with you, bruh. I ain't gonna be no, oh
that's
yeah,
the
yeah, do that. No, bruh, fuck no, bruh. That ain't right.
yeah. You tripping?
Point.
You tripping?
Tripping,
You tripping?
bruh.
You tripping?
But
Yeah,
if we don't got them people around, the person gonna crash because they
yeah.
gonna
Not
think
only
it's cool. They gonna think it's cool
yeah because
if they being the yes person, right?
yeah because that person is doing nothing but enabling them. Um,
Bingo.
you, you need people around who that's gonna say, nah, bro, don't do that. Don't think that way. Don't speak that way. There's different avenues. Not somebody that's gonna sit in your sit in your mess and wallow in your mess with you.
Right.
You don't need those kind of people.
Hell
But
no.
until we all come comfortable with the fact that we all have mental health, man, shit, it's always gonna be an issue. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's
Hell
always gonna be
yeah.
an issue, man.
Hell yeah,
Um,
bro.
and it's research out there. It's so much research out there. It's crazy for people to still like. I've lost most of my family simply because they feel like I'm away. But that's that.
Right.
And I have sent people that I love information on that condition so
Uh-huh.
that when these episodes happen, you kind of understand better, right?
Right. Facts.
You know how many people haven't done that, right? Or don't even have the information to be able to give to their people, and then by that time that they give it to their people like, man, fuck, I'm not reading that.
Not
I
for
don't
real.
care. They didn't already wrote you off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a battle. It's an uphill battle, bad man. I think man, you was talking earlier. You was telling me somebody had unalived themselves.
Yeah, man. Sad. Sad. You know what I'm saying? Sad, but I'm gonna hop on that is that people will see you going through shit, right? And they know you're
Hmm.
going through it, right? But won't say nothing
Hmm.
to you. You feel what I'm saying? It's not good to handle a person some liquor or some drugs that got that issue, especially if they
That is a
can't
fact.
handle that issue. You feel what I'm saying,
Yeah,
bro? Like,
yeah.
like, like, for instance, a person could be smiling all day, yeah, all the time. His mind going through it. You know what I'm
Bro.
saying?
Hmm.
He ain't even there. He ain't there right now. But his
Hmm.
body did, but his soul ain't in. You feel what I'm
Not at all,
saying?
yeah.
So
Yes, sir.
when you say a yes person, them the type of people you don't need around you. Type of person you need around you. Come on, nigga, I'm about to drop you off here. Go talk to them people. I'll be back and get you. All right, 100.
That
You know what I'm
part.
saying?
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
That part, man. If we were to just sit back and just think, right? If we don't think we got an issue, if we don't think we got an issue with mental health, right? Let's just sit back and think about how fast or how much people unalive themselves.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The statistics between 15 and 24 is 14%.
Mm.
That's serious, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's
a
serious, bro.
lot. That's a lot.
But think about it like this, though. The highest rate is between 45 and 54
Mm.
age.
Mm.
You mean to tell me that people that age don't have people around them that would say, nah, man, nah, let me get that gun.
Right.
And you right about something, man. And I think that not just in this situation, but this is what we do when we try to console our people. We think, oh, people, period. I don't want, you know what I mean? So we'll go to a funeral, and after the funeral, we turn up with the liquor, right?
Right.
Smoke a little something, huh? We kind of feeding the trauma, but we ain't thinking about it.
No, and that's the issue.
Mm-hmm. Is it an issue though?
Yes, it is.
Is it an issue though?
Yep.
Because you see your cousin, your family member crying because they done lost their folk, right? And you know that's how you know you can get to them. You can roll up something and put it in the air with them, and you can get to them. So is it really an issue? All right. So let's say this. Let's just say one of your homies want to unalive themselves, and the only way you can really get to him is if you sit down with him and take a shot or two with him.
Yeah.
Right? That's the only way you can really slow him down, right? Do you take that shot with him?
Nope.
To get that conversation?
Nope.
So how do you get that? How do you get his attention?
Keeping it 100 with him, telling them facts.
And then what if he don't listen to you?
He gonna listen. If he my homie, he gonna listen because guess what? He can know the tone of my voice. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How we say like a couple of last week we was talking energy. You can feel energy.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You know
but
go ahead.
Here's the thing, bro. What I'm saying to you is when we in those episodes and having those feelings, your clarity might not mean shit to us.
Facts.
Your clarity, because it's your clarity. You see through the trees. You feel me? And that person at that moment can't see no way through them trees. They ain't nowhere in the world they see through them trees. So how do we get people to feel comfortable with even speaking about it openly, or even being open to you dropping them off at the hospital so they can admit themselves?
I think dropping them off at the hospital will make them run from make them run from you and the hospital, because now you telling me you don't want to listen to me, so you doing the fastest thing, drop me off at the hospital. That's definitely making it worse. You know what I'm saying?
Well. I say this.
I'm listening.
If you're the friend that's gonna drop your friend off at the hospital, right? That's a good thing, because guess what?
Okay.
I ain't a doctor, right? I'm not a clinician in any fest. So if I take you to the hospital, we sit there, we talk to them. Now that's all I'm saying. I ain't saying take them to the hospital, drop them off at the emergency room, say go get yourself together.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because all they're gonna do is run out the door. You hear me?
Yeah, hell no. You massage that whole situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. You massage that whole situation. You go in there, you sit down with them,
Okay.
and all the way up until they're ready to admit them. Now you're gonna have some people who not wanting to do that. But then you gotta take other avenues. You gotta do some Googling. You gotta try to help them find therapists. There's numbers out there that you can call and talk to a therapist right away.
Yeah.
I'll make sure we have that number on here so we can pin it in the comment.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bro, we got it. You got to take action, like you said before. Sometimes people see things and don't say nothing, right? You know how they say, but they say if you see something, you got to say something. And a lot of times, that person ain't just saying, "Man, I'm ready to do this."
Right.
They might go home and do that.
Yup.
You know what I mean?
Yup. Facts, bro.
Yeah.
Facts. Yup. There you go. Facts.
And it ain't gotta be one of your family members. It could be somebody in the street.
Cousin them. It could be cousin.
Yeah,
For real.
It could be cousin them, huh?
For real, yeah. I got it.
Cause everybody going through something. So you might pull up at a corner or something. Hey, how you doing? And the conversation might go left.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. My wife just left me. And next thing you know, my dog. And next thing you know, you in a position to save somebody's life.
Yup. But
you understand what I'm saying?
But it's crazy that you say that because that's how shit really go though. People really cry out for help in a different way though. You feel what I'm saying? For real, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying, bro? Because guess what? I got some homies, bro, that back in the days, but guess what? We never gave up on the homies. Never.
Yeah.
There's a nigga, homie over there pissing by the tree in front of the kids, man. You know, homie got an issue. Homie ain't about nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Because guess what? If you're gonna argue with a person, bro, that's like that, it's gonna go to a whole nother level.
Absolutely.
It's gonna go to a whole nother level.
We have to give it some more validity, brother. Like we can't talk about Black Lives Matter and not put mental health to the forefront of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because mental health is the catalyst of all of our problems.
Facts. Yep.
All of it. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So we can't be screaming these things if we're not willing to deal with the motherboard of the computer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's getting worse now because our children, boy, we don't know. They might have came up with a whole new mental health. I don't know.
Man.
These little niggas different, bruh.
Yes,
they different, bruh.
They not scared of nothing. They not scared of nothing.
So how far is the generational trauma gone now?
To an 80%. To 80%.
And I really don't think that I would. You know what? Somebody in the chat, man. Somebody let us know, because right now I don't have the statistics, but I would really like to know. How many businesses really are out there really trying to change mental health? And I asked that question. You may not even be able to find that statistic, but I asked that question simply because it's a lot of people out here finessing. A lot of businesses finessing. Oh yeah, a lot of businesses just finessing. They just want bodies. They just want bodies in their building.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit about your mind.
Nope.
They'll put you on a whole lot of drugs and never even see. And then, you know what I'm saying? They don't. A lot of these facilities, especially in Baltimore City, I hate to put Baltimore. We love you. I gotta put it out there like they really got a big. It's a game. Like for a man, if you don't have a drug habit, mental health ain't enough.
Facts.
For you to come into the facility.
Fact.
No, you can't. You can't. What you got? You got bipolar. No, that ain't enough. You smoke crack. All right, come on.
That's crazy though, ain't it? Cuz that's crazy. Cuz that's crazy.
What's the catalyst of what's the catalyst of most drug addicts? Drug addicts, like mental health, bro.
Yeah, it is, bro. It is.
because they don't want to deal with the mental. They don't want to deal with that because the pharmaceutical companies,
Mm-hmm.
what they're gonna do if everybody get cured?
No,
Hmm?
they ain't gonna make no money, huh? They ain't
Hey,
gonna make no
man,
money,
come
huh?
on.
No, for real.
Hey,
They
hey,
ain't gonna make no money.
you know, you know how
Hey,
it go in the streets. There. Tell your hustler, hey man, I'm going straight. I'm gonna start going to church. I ain't smoking weed no more. He be like,
that nigga
you
lying.
done bought pounds of that? You sure? You sure you want to stop? You sure you
No,
want
for real, for real.
to
So,
stop? Yeah,
so
so
let me ask you this question right here. Oh, let's go. Do you think therapy
yes,
is
sir.
good for mental health and mental illness? You think therapy is good?
Absolutely.
It's
It's
good.
it's key.
Break it
It's
down to
key.
them. Break them down to them. Let them know.
Um, it's you got to be able to have somebody who be able to help you understand these labels that they give you.
Okay.
Bipolar, schizophrenic. You need somebody that'll help you be able to you able to talk to, and is more knowledgeable than just uh 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 listening to you and being and sympathizing. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
It's more empathy. It's more empathy because they're listening and with the intent to give you tools to be able to cope with whatever you're dealing with, right?
Right.
Um, Therapy gives you the opportunity to not have to deal with these issues by yourself. Um, and some therapists you can call them anytime.
Mm.
They really into it. So it's really important simply because once again I say it takes a village to heal these kinds of things, right? And it may not heal it, but to be able to sustain, to be able to just be normal and not up and down. It takes a village, right? And that village is the clinicians and yourself. It takes
Mm.
for you and your therapist, your psychiatrist, your psychologist. Um,
All that.
you working with these people and allowing them to give you the tools because they can't really help you if you ain't trying to help
Help
yourself, right?
yourself
They're gonna
out.
give, but they can give you some tools that can truly allow you to fight that war. You know what I mean? So therapy, not just therapy groups. So one-on-ones, groups, all of that. I think that if you can get into those things, is very helpful. It's imperative to commune with people because once you realize you're not the only one,
Right.
it's that's when you start how it starts feeling a little different anyway.
That's crazy though, right? And that's crazy
Hmm.
how somebody else voice could help you out. That's crazy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
sometimes it ain't their voice, bro. It's their if you know for a fact that they know, you know, especially if it's somebody that have been through it.
Right. Right.
Uh, you just need somebody that's just not your homeboy or your homegirl or your, you know what I'm saying? You need somebody who does this all the time, who's gonna be patient with you and has real resources
Right, yeah.
to be able to help versus somebody who it's basically sympathy versus empathy.
Okay.
Sympathy is what our family and our homeboys and our homegirls gonna do. They're gonna sit back and be like, "Damn, man, that's fucked up. You gotta go through that. God, man, why you? Oh man, world's fucked up, short." Then, but a clinician is gonna listen and they're gonna give you empathy. They're gonna listen. They're gonna sympathize with you and they're gonna empathize. They're gonna give you tools,
Right.
uh, classes, groups, information to look up. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I heard bipolar all these years. I never knew what that was.
Right. Break it down for them. Let them know what it is.
Once again, I say that it's just it's a person who has a chemical imbalance inside of them. What
Mm.
and what it does is it's basically a roller coaster.
Mm.
It's basically a roller coaster. It's highs and lows, and uh, and that's why I say that for some, medicine is okay because those medicines help you be able to level out those highs and lows.
Make you function.
Bipolar is yeah, absolutely. Well, what it does is people think that they're gonna take drugs and they're gonna be like they didn't went off the water.
No.
No,
I'm
you gonna
nah.
No, I mean, anything, something like that that you introduce to your body, at first you're gonna feel different. Come on, man.
Facts.
But as you get it into your bloodstream and your body starts to get used to it and then using it, you'll start to see a change. I know for a fact I go from 0 to 100 real quick.
Fast, huh?
I be trying to slow myself down, like outside of my body, trying to come here, nigga. I can't grab myself half the time.
That's
What I'm saying is
crazy,
that
huh? Not for real.
that medicine, that
Now,
medicine will
yo,
slow you down,
okay.
slow you down just enough so you can be able to say, nah, all right, hold on. But it's still on you as well because I still trip. I still go off,
Right.
so if and I'm just one person.
Mm-hmm.
You got a whole world of people who may not have the resources,
Right.
may not have the money. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Easy.
Think
Not for real.
think about think about the therapist I get and the therapist Will Smith get. You think they're
Mm.
the same?
Fuck no.
Like you think?
Hell
Come on,
no.
bruh.
Hell
So
no.
so
That makes
hey,
sense though.
we
What
got
you said though. That makes sense though. That definitely makes sense.
yeah.
That definitely
That's a
makes sense.
game.
Yup. That definitely
That's
makes
that's
sense.
how you know it's a game. If it wasn't a game, it wouldn't matter. The
Right.
clinician would be the same. I would be able to use the same clinician, but it's all a money game and this that
Yep.
because don't nobody at the end of the day don't nobody care about you because if the pharmaceuticals don't get the money, then the mental institutions
Right.
gonna get the
Gonna get
money.
that money. So somebody gonna get the money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the pharmaceuticals gonna get it while you inside the mental. Cover everybody getting that covered
How they
out.
say,
Oh,
how they say,
oh yeah.
yup. How they say you got the therapist throwing the football to the motherfucking medical man. And the medical man catching it. All the
Let me
plotting and playing, boy.
come on, cuz.
Yeah,
Come
nah,
on,
for
cuz.
real, cuz all
Huh?
plotting and playing, cuz.
Huh?
Cause
And listen, I never really thought about that until just right now. When you think about it, that's kind of
yeah,
crazy when you think about it.
yeah,
That's
cuz
kind of crazy, right?
yeah. Because think about it.
Dang.
When they go give you the motherfucker prescription for the medicine, they already know the people's name by heart. So they ain't got looking for it. The only thing they do is like this.
They need that insurance money, brother.
Yep, yep, yep.
If they can get you contained inside of a building, they guarantee that insurance money, cuz.
Hell yeah. Facts.
Cause,
Facts.
cause, cause the facility. Listen, when the first thing they do when you go into a facility, they make sure you got all your insurances, brother.
Yep.
Huh?
All
They
that.
make sure all your insurances, all your medications, brother. So either way, so it's one big game.
It's
Either okay, the pharmaceutical say we're gonna put you on medicine. You say no, I ain't doing that. Then you go out there, get crazy. Then you go into it. Then you get sent to one of these
yep.
facilities and get
Yep.
admitted to one of these facilities. And
Yep.
one of the facilities gonna make you take medicine.
Yep. And you gonna take
It's
it.
all one big game.
And you gonna
Or
take it.
or or some people gonna stab your ass up or something.
That's
You gonna
true.
take it one way or the other. You know what I mean? You gonna
No,
get it.
for
You know
real.
what I'm
so
saying?
so
You gonna
look,
learn today.
I was reading up. I was reading up on Google. Is that how can a person become a therapist? Right. So the therapist is a person that went through mental health and mental illness. Did you know that? Did you know that? Google it. If you don't believe me, Google it. Hey, look at that. Without, but hey, listen, but that's
Hey, cut, hey,
crazy.
cut, hey, cut, hey, cut.
Yeah,
Listen, bro. Look, this way, and that's why I give. This is why I give you that,
yeah.
man. You saying that they do have it?
No, they went through the same procedures, mental illness and mental health. Then they work it out
I
to
don't believe
become
that.
a therapist.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's too many Africans. Shouts out to my Africans. Shouts out to my Africans.
Right,
But
right, right.
no. Shouts out to my Africans, but there's too many African therapists right now. No, bro. No, I don't think that. I think that a lot of them people. I think that a lot of people get in it because it is a money game, right? It is a money grab.
But you
If
just
I get
said
your
that too.
insurance,
You just said that.
if I get you signed up, and you one of my clients, I'm getting your insurance. I'm gonna get paid, right?
Yeah.
So I don't. I don't. Now everybody has mental health. We already said that, right?
Yep.
But are they doing it because they got mental health
Mm.
and they the best candidate to do it? Hell no, they doing it
You
because they
know how
went
to
to
get
college
with it.
and and the shit on their wall say
Yeah.
I'm okay,
Certified.
I'm ready, I'm the one.
Yeah.
There you go. I was looking for it,
I'm
I couldn't get it.
certified. I'm certified.
Yeah, I'm sorry about it.
But
Yeah,
do that certification mean something though?
fuck no, hell no.
Guess it fucking does.
Bro, my last therapist blocked me.
He blocked
I
you?
swear, she,
She
and
blocked
it
you?
wasn't, and on my soul, it wasn't nothing crazy. It was all just because I was going through things in life, and it is levels to this shit, bro. When I say bipolar, is two different extremes by two polar
That's
ends, both
crazy.
ends, bruh. I'm telling you, these people don't get into these businesses. I ain't saying all of them, but a good percentage of these people get into these businesses because they know that they're gonna get some money out of them.
Right.
They ain't built. They ain't built for a motherfucker that's gonna call them 3 o'clock in the morning,
Morning, nah,
screaming,
no,
"Ah, I
no.
need help! I need my medicine! My medicine!
What
Go!
the
Why the
fuck
fuck
up,
is
cuz? Nah, for
why the
real.
fuck is the red light so long? Why the
No,
fuck is
that's
the red light so long?
crazy, bro.
Niggas
But
don't
that's
be built.
facts,
So
though,
so
bro. That's
if
facts.
so if that was the case, if people really
That's
was
facts.
only doing it because they've been through that. Imagine it. Go to most of your therapists and ask them, do they take some of the medicines that they give out?
Y'all hear that,
Well,
chat?
they don't administer medicine.
Okay.
See if they take some of the medicines that you take. Now some of them on a smaller level, like if it's just for like anxiety,
Uh-huh.
uh, you might get a little clozapam, something like that. But I don't think it's too many therapists out there that taking Adderall. I'm gonna be honest.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, hey, chat, you can let me know. Somebody let me know right now. I don't know, but I'm just taking a guess that I
Right.
can't imagine.
But your guess might be
It's a
right,
lot of
though,
therapy.
cuz.
I'm just saying, bro. I just can't imagine that. I mean, clearly my therapist ain't had too much of a mental health problem because she says, "Fuck that, I ain't built this nigga too much. I can't
That's
do this with him."
crazy, right?
She blocked me, dude. Like she and I had so digger, right? I had a brother a black brother in Baltimore City who runs a mental health facility, right?
Okay.
And what he explained to me is that sometimes them lows be too much for them people, man.
Mm.
Um, it's not that they don't want to help you, but when you having an episode, sometimes you ain't trying to hear shit that nobody's saying. No matter how much positivity they pouring into you, it's still easier for you to go the opposite way because you stuck in that pain. That pain feel almost right to have on at that moment.
That's crazy.
So a lot of and some of these people don't give a shit about helping people, man. They just throw
Throw the
they
money
give you
away.
medicine.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. That's it, bro. I take my hat off to people who really jump into that profession because they want to help people.
Right.
And two, it's even better if they went through it themselves. You know what I mean? And that's I
Right.
mean, that'd be no different than a drug addict
Yeah.
um going to sit down with somebody who beat that lifestyle and now has a different lifestyle. You're gonna want to hear from somebody like that because it motivates you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just somebody that got a plaque on the wall.
Fuck
You know
that
what I mean?
shit. Nah, for real.
That right.
For real. It's the but one thing I do want to tell you is that it's good you can speak on that shit though, cuz people don't like
Yeah.
speaking on it. You feel what I'm saying? But that's being strong. That's being
Hmm.
strong, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because the reason
Yeah.
I say that is because for the last 3 months, that's what I've been on. Mental health and mental illness.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? So when you come in, it hit right on bam because this is what they need to hear. Fuck that other shit was
Mm.
going on. This is what's going on in the world right now. People is getting like fuck people, ladies and males is getting hurt. You feel me? And
Babies.
yes, babies, and it's crazy because it's like it's growing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go on,
Yeah.
bro. Go on,
And
bro.
it's getting younger. The mental health is the mental illness is starting to show in the younger ones.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know, back in the day, we used to look at them crazy when they came home from war and stuff like that, right?
man.
It ain't
Hey,
like that no more, bro. I mean,
hey, for
you
real.
can turn left and right and find somebody that you might call crazy. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right,
Uh,
right.
we all that, if
Yeah,
that's the case.
all that. So,
It just levels, bro.
so let's say this. Since you broke down mental illness to the point, you broke that down. I love it, cuz
For
I'm loving
sure.
it. You on fire, cuz I'm not gonna lie to you, cuz. Break down
All
mental
right.
illness now. Break down mental illness, cuz. Break it down. It ain't gotta be long, but give them straight to the point.
It really, it really, they go hand in hand, bro.
Okay.
Mental illness is exactly what those titles are. It's a
Right.
sickness.
Thank you.
Illness is a sickness.
Thank
It's a
you.
sickness. And nobody blames anybody for having being born with any other sickness,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But be born with but be born with schizophrenia. They look at it like that's an individual issue.
Mm.
They look at it like it's an individual issue. They don't even think about the fact that that was passed down from somewhere.
No, for real. For
There was
real.
people were born with these illnesses, right? But if you got COVID, you go into the hospital, they're gonna
No.
treat you right away because it's important. It's important, right?
Yeah.
But act like you got to act out about some mental health.
They
They're
ain't
gonna
doing
they're gonna they're gonna they're gonna capsulate it and then put you away somewhere and not really deal with the raw issue.
Damn.
The raw issue of what's wrong. My mother had mental health issues. My mother's mother had mental health issues. My mother's father had mental health issues.
Mm.
We got to think about how long these traumas.
It went down the drain. Yeah. Fact.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah. Fact.
So illness, to say it in a nutshell, homie, is all about it's an illness is a sickness. It's a sickness, bro.
It's a sickness.
It's a sickness. Yeah, and I mean, there's many different medicines for this sickness. One is love, homie. That's one of the
I
biggest
like
medicines.
that. Say that again,
You know
man.
what I mean?
You killed me
One
with
of
that one.
one of the biggest medicines for mental health is love, Doug. And I ain't talking about from just I am, because your family ain't always your relatives. But love, man. Love. And then you gotta do some research on these pharmaceuticals and understand that it takes working with these professionals to get the right medicine for you, because everybody's situation is different, right? We could have the same illness, but it could be on different levels, right? We two different individuals, so you may be able to maintain yours a little different. I might need a little bit more something. My milligrams might need to be a little more higher, but at the end of the day, we both are able to be able to conduct ourselves in society just like most people are, without zapping out onto the brick and shit like that.
Okay.
So
that makes sense too,
yeah.
cuz. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but love, bro.
Love, huh? Is that love?
Yeah, love.
Is that love, homie? No, for real.
Love, bro. That's the only thing that's going because when somebody comes to you and tell you that they're ready to unalive yourself, don't tell them, man, what the fuck is you talking about? That's some weak ass shit, nigga. The fuck, man, nigga, you better shut the fuck. No.
Right.
What you ready to do? What's wrong? Come here, give me a hug. Give me another one.
Like for real, for real. That makes sense though. Give me a hug.
Man.
Give me another one. That makes sense, bro.
Yeah. Give me another one, cuz.
Matter of fact,
you need another one? You got too many people around, like, people will really be calling you weak because you want to unalive yourself.
You're not weak. You just going.
Nick,
just going through it, bro.
You know how absurd that is, that you want to take yourself. What? Weak? The thing about it is this, man. Everybody's going through something, right? And people will be like, Well, you can't act like that because everybody going through something. Everybody ain't going through bipolar. Everybody ain't going through schizophrenia. Everybody not. And if all we're gonna do is demonize them, dog,
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, this earth gonna continue to get worse.
Yep, it
The
is.
problem, the problem is not murder, although murder is an issue. The problem is not uh uh taking forcefully taking a woman or something like forcefully taking a man. That's not that although that's an issue.
Okay.
The problem is not uh thieving and drugs. Those are issues
Issues.
that come from the mother problem, which is mental health,
Okay. The
right?
mother problem. I like that. Yep.
That's the main catalyst of most of these issues that we fight in our world. Not
Yeah.
just most of the time you got people with money. They don't think they got mental health issues.
Right. Facts.
They don't think they got mental health issues.
But
And if
them
they do, they
probably the
think they can
worst
find their way out.
one. Yeah, yeah. That shit don't work. This shit too
Man,
serious.
look, hey
That
bro,
shit too serious for some money to buy. You hear me? Go for real. Like
and
literally,
and
man.
and we gotta think about it like this, bro. Now let's look at the world now, man. And how uh the world is changing. Let me say
Yes.
that right.
Fast.
Um uh for every successful unaliving of themselves, there's 20 attempts.
Mm, mm, mm.
For every successful one, there was 20 attempts.
Mm, mm, mm.
Bruh, so they say that
Mm, mm, mm.
the LGBTQ plus the youth is 4 times more likely to attempt unaliving themselves.
You ain't lying.
People got to be able to speak their truth, homie. And I'm not sanctioning anything. I'm not demonizing anything. I'm just saying everybody talk about, man, be 100. Tell a motherfucker tell you something that you only wanted 75% of.
Oh, for real. I like that.
Oh shit, nigga, I ain't.
No,
You
for
just said too
real.
much.
No, for
You
real.
just said, shut the fuck up, nigga. You said too much.
No,
Like,
for
you
real.
know what I mean?
That shit real.
Everybody says keep it 100. Yeah, well, guess what? Today I want, you know what I mean?
No, for real.
Oh, and then it don't necessarily. Yeah, we gotta have people who really, 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 really want to help, man.
Right.
Because the problem is everywhere. Mental health is everywhere. Mental issues, mental health, mental illness. It's in our White House real bad. Shout out to yo. I ain't saying what up, cuz. I'm
What
just
up,
saying.
cuz? No, because it's crazy.
I'm just saying.
Like I think this was last year, Miss America, the girl Miss America, a lot of money, spotlight everywhere, jump out the window, killed herself. You feel me? So you is
You feel
fucking
me, man?
right about that.
It ain't that shit ain't that more money, more problems. What Jay-Z say? Shit.
And
I was
that's
I was more
crazy.
happier when I was pissed poor.
Mm,
Huh?
mm,
Huh?
mm.
It's a lot of times they be the ones too. They be the ones to do something like that because
For real.
big bigger bag, bigger problems, man. And once again, if you still a person that ain't got nobody that you can literally go to and unpack those things that's making you feel like you want to unalive yourself. If you still, I don't give a fuck if you got billions of dollars. If you still a person that can't go unpack to a person, you still be ready to jump off the bridge
No,
with
for
$1 billion.
real. That's
You know
crazy.
what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just until we deal with the real raw ass problem.
Yeah.
The real problem. No, it ain't the fact that he shot. Why he do that? Why he blow a man head off? Why he kill that man? Why he go to his people? because trauma, bruh.
Yeah.
Like people got real problems out here, and we sweeping a lot of that shit under the rug
Yep.
so that people can make money on all different corners.
Yep.
Social media, all this kind of shit. Ain't nobody dealing with the real problem that people need help. People are hurting out here.
Real, right now. Right now.
Right now, cuz we are hurting out here, man.
Yep.
And can't even tell nobody. And if you tell somebody, you don't want to tell half the people because you know they about to take it and run it into social media. You know what I mean? So
sad, bro. That's so sad.
So you don't have nobody that's gonna lock and key that thing. So now it's like, not only is they not gonna help you, they're gonna make it worse because you're gonna go on social media and you're gonna see a slick ass post that's really about you, but it ain't about, you know what I mean? Like, people ain't trying to help, man.
Nope.
People ain't trying to help.
They ain't.
But when a nigga go off, they want to write them off. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I want to go off, they want to write them off. I like that.
Yeah, bro. And, but they love, but they love you though. Hey, they love you, cuz.
No,
they love you, cuz. But let you do something that's a little that's not really conducive. Right. That's not really conducive for their energy. Yeah, they get the fuck on.
Hell yeah, they will. Hell yeah.
And mental, like you said earlier. Go ahead.
But that's when you find out though, cuz who really love you, cuz who could deal with it, cuz. You feel what I'm saying?
That's your family.
Yeah, cuz because you gotta have a strong mind, cuz. Your mind your mind can't be weak. It gotta be strong, bro.
Well, it ain't gotta be. Okay. It ain't gotta be strong. I mean, it's just like you should surround yourself with all of that who possess the pieces that you don't have. So if you ain't strong, then you got somebody around here that's gonna be strong for you in those times you can't be. You ain't nobody gotta be strong. Ain't nobody. We all humans, dog. Like we all gonna get weak at it sometime. So all that shit talk, so let's revert back to what we were saying, right? Black men can't talk, right?
Okay.
You know why black men can't talk? Because they had black mothers that made them feel like they was weak as shit if they said this or that. You're a sissy, you this and the third. So now you got these grown men who can't talk because the world gonna call them a fucking sissy, or the world gonna call them a whore, or the world gonna say this about them. You mental health, it's okay to be not okay, bro. we gotta make that great again. It's okay to not be okay, bro.
Right.
So when we say things like you gotta have a strong mind, no the fuck we would like to. Okay. In hindsight, we would all like to have a nice, healthy way of thinking, nice, clear mind, but that ain't how life go, bro. Some of us out this jump. Some of us in the trenches, bro, and we've been in the trenches for generations.
For so long.
And those generational traumas, generational curses, they call them. Sometimes, man, we don't even understand these problems until they are too far gone.
Yeah.
You dealing with life, bro. You dealing with life. Some people like, man, fuck it. I ain't got time to go to no therapist, man. I got to go make some money, pay these bills. I ain't trying to sit on, and it was really hard for me because now a lot of therapy is telehealth. It's through a computer, like we are. So it's even more of a problem because people now they feel like they can't have a real connection with the person they talk to. They just talk to a nigga on the phone. I can't. Most people can't have a real connection when they.
Yeah. No, for real.
So now. No, so now they don't really want to fuck with it. So they're like, now therapy, I have to deal with it because if I talk, I can't get that real connection. You just somebody over there that's just over there getting money off.
Right now, for real. And that's crazy. That's crazy that you look like, I mean, looking at it like that, but it's really true. It's really true.
Why would they get rid of the therapist? I ain't saying they got rid of them. I'm sure they still out there, but I know for myself, the last couple of therapists I had, it was telehealth. And why wouldn't you want your client to come in? You know, when they lay down on that chair, you know how some people they don't put me on the chair. Lay down on that chair, just let them relax, and then they can be open. You know what I'm saying? They can be open. But over the if I'm sitting in front of this prompted and I'm supposed nah. I don't get no. I
Right.
don't. I don't. I don't feel your energy. You understand? And it ain't sometimes it ain't just about your expertise.
Right. No, for
It's
real.
about it's about you being human with me. You feel me? So
Connection. Connection.
yeah, bro.
Uh,
Yeah, bro.
and
Yeah.
that's why I say when it go back to energy, you can feel each other energy when you did together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially because I feel you like shit because if we together, I can talk more. When we not together, it's like, so I keep talking to this nigga. Somebody behind him probably listening to me. You feel me? Cause I'm just like,
Like just think about that real quick, yo. Like
not for
I mean,
real, cuz. Yes, cuz.
and
I
and
understand. I understand.
I mean, it's just a connection. I mean, you really don't got go no further than the fact that most people will say, "I like that therapist because I have a connection with him."
Right. Yep.
There you go.
No, for
They have a
real.
connection with him. And here's the thing, bro. We got to get it into a habit of seeing people and not being afraid to break a conversation
Yeah.
to possibly help them. You see somebody over there, you ain't got to go over there and say, "Hey, are you okay? Are you all right?" You could go over that joint and say, "Hi." Anything.
Good morning. How you doing? Yep.
We love, kill this whole motherfucker. Love will
Right.
cure this whole
I'm telling
sphere.
you, boy.
Love, bro.
Now, for real. So listen, we got 3 minutes left, right? Got 3 minutes
That's
left.
a good number. That's a good number. Everybody go look up the number 3, spiritual number 3. Go look it up.
Oh man, facts. I
That's a good
like
number.
that.
That's a good number.
So
That's a
listen,
good number.
we got 3 minutes left, right?
Mhm.
I want you to
Yes, sir.
give YouTube family what would be the best way to cope with mental health. What would be the best way that you could not take, because we don't want them on meds. I just think that should just have them elsewhere. What can you do to cope with mental health? Because they need to know before you go off the show. Because you will.
So we exclude medicine, right?
Yeah, we excluding medicine, cuz. Unless you really need that to cope with the illness.
So all right, now we're gonna stick with what you say, and it's gonna be really hard, but we're gonna stick with what you say. We're gonna leave medicine out of it because there are ways.
Okay. I like that.
You got to get a support system. Key, you got to get a support system. You got to have a support system, and I ain't just talking about no yes men. Remember that.
Yeah.
Remember that before we get out of here. No yes men. No yes men. Only you gotta have people around you that's gonna kick your ass when you know what I mean. Or you gotta have people that's gonna have some resources. And you got to get in groups, man. You got to get in groups because by congregating with people that have the same issues that you have or similar, it makes it easier for you to be able to talk about something. You understand? An alcoholic ain't trying to talk to somebody that ain't never drank before because they feel like that person gonna look at you down their nose. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta commune. You gotta get with people who really care about changing the stigma of mental health, right? Because there is a big stigma of mental health. They think mental health, they write your ass off and just crazy. No, it's not that. It's a chemical imbalance. So the things that we need is love. You got to get in groups, man. And you got to have a therapist. You got to have a therapist and a good psychiatrist and a good psychologist.
Break it down, dog. That's right.
It's just a village. It's just a village. Yeah, one of them going to prescribe you medicine, and one of them going to talk to you. But it takes that village for sure. So if I had went over my 3 minutes, the last thing I would love to say is mental health over everything, man. Can't nothing. All lives matter. Black lives matter. You can't say none of that. Mental health matter, bruh.
Facts.
And make sure y'all go check me out at Let's Go Lounge on YouTube, man.
There you go.
And make sure y'all keep subscribing to this real shit here, huh? I hope I'm pointing on the right side. I know sometimes it's backwards. But dig it though.
No, for real.
This is dope. This is dope podcast, man. I appreciate you for having me on for real, for real. I had my own podcast, and you got me back up in ya, huh? So shouts out to the Yo Cuz podcast show, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. Make sure y'all he on YouTube, Instagram,
All
Twitch,
platforms.
all platforms. And as you can see, we ain't doing nothing but kicking the bobo, huh? Yeah, cuz.
So, you know what I'm gonna do, cuz? Would you like to come
Well,
on
what?
early Tuesday now, cuz at 8?
Hey man, I'm pulling up every time. Every time.
Boom. So listen, I'm tapping in. Thank y'all for tapping in the Yo Cuz podcast. Y'all definitely will see Let's Go next Tuesday
Yes,
at 8
sir.
p.m. Make sure y'all go check them out on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch,
Yes, sir.
all
Yes, sir.
platforms. Man, don't play my man. Tap my man in, and let's turn the
Yes,
party
sir.
up. Thank y'all for tapping
I
in the Yo
appreciate
Cuz
it, bro.
podcast. We gone. 100.
Out of here. Yeah, yeah.
You all